Have you ever noticed how your mind seems to replay worries, mistakes, and unfinished tasks just as you're trying to fall asleep? If so, you're not alone. Many people end their day carrying stress, anxiety, and mental clutter into the night. But what if there was a simple habit that could help you clear your mind, improve your mood, and even reshape the way your brain thinks over time? That habit is night journaling. Tonight we're going to explore how spending just a few minutes writing before bed can help rewire your brain for greater peace, positivity, and personal growth. Your brain is constantly changing. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, which simply means your brain adapts based on what you repeatedly think, feel, and do. The thoughts you focus on every day create mental pathways. The more often you use those pathways, the stronger they become. If you spend your evenings worrying, criticizing yourself, or dwelling on problems, your brain becomes better at finding more things to worry about. But if you regularly focus on gratitude, reflection, and positive growth, your brain gradually becomes better at noticing those things instead. This is where night journaling becomes so powerful. Night journaling is not about writing perfect sentences or filling pages with beautiful thoughts. It's simply taking a few minutes before bed to put your thoughts on paper. By doing this, you give your mind a chance to process the day instead of carrying everything into tomorrow. One of the first benefits of night journaling is stress reduction. Think of your brain as a computer with too many programs running at once. When you write down your thoughts, concerns, and unfinished tasks, it's like closing some of those programs. You no longer have to keep everything stored in your head because it's safely written down. Many people report sleeping better after journaling because their minds feel lighter and calmer. Another benefit is emotional awareness. Sometimes we experience emotions without fully understanding them. We may feel frustrated, sad, anxious, or overwhelmed without knowing why. Journaling helps us slow down and identify what we're actually feeling. When you put your emotions into words, you gain clarity. Problems that seemed overwhelming often become more manageable once they're written on paper. Night journaling also helps build gratitude. A simple practice is writing down 3 things you're grateful for each night. They don't have to be big things. Maybe someone smiled at you. Maybe you enjoyed a delicious meal. Maybe you made it through a difficult day. Over time, this trains your brain to notice positive experiences more often. Instead of automatically focusing on what's wrong, you begin to see what's right. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It simply means giving your brain a more balanced perspective. Another powerful journaling technique is reflection. Ask yourself these questions. What went well today? What did I learn today? What could I improve tomorrow? These simple questions encourage growth without harsh self-judgment. Instead of criticizing yourself for mistakes, you begin viewing them as opportunities to learn. This mindset shift can dramatically improve your confidence and resilience over time. Night journaling can also help you achieve your goals. Before bed, write down one small action you want to take tomorrow. Keep it simple and realistic. Maybe it's drinking more water. Maybe it's taking a short walk. Maybe it's completing an important task you've been avoiding. Writing down your intention makes it more likely that you'll follow through. Your brain begins to treat the goal as important because you've given it attention and focus. If you're new to journaling, don't worry about writing long entries. You can start with this simple 5-minute routine. First, write one thing that happened during your day. Second, write one emotion you experienced and why. Third, write 3 things you're grateful for. Fourth, write one lesson you learned. Finally, write one goal for tomorrow. That's it. In just a few minutes, you've reflected on your experiences, processed your emotions, practiced gratitude, and prepared yourself for the next day. The key is consistency. You don't have to journal perfectly, you don't have to write pages every night. What matters most is showing up regularly. Small actions repeated consistently often create the biggest changes. Imagine spending the next month ending each day with gratitude, reflection, and intention instead of stress and mental clutter. Imagine teaching your brain to focus on growth rather than fear, solutions rather than problems, and possibilities rather than limitations. That is the power of night journaling. Your thoughts shape your habits. Your habits shape your life, and every night gives you a new opportunity to guide your mind in a healthier direction. So tonight, before you go to sleep, grab a notebook and a pen. Spend just 5 minutes reflecting on your day. You may be surprised by how much clarity, peace, and positivity can come from such a simple practice. Remember, you don't change your life overnight. You change it one small habit at a time, and night journaling might be one of the simplest habits you can start today.